with late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I kind of been refusing to make a video about John Morant and his current antics. After a while, it's like, what's the point? He ain't gonna listen. He ain't gonna listen to nobody. He's gonna do what he want to do. But I don't want to hear that crying when he out of the league. When he, I don't think they're gonna kick him out of the league. But I don't want to hear all that crying and whining when everything goes to crap for you. But I don't think it will. But if you guys haven't known by now, John Morant did it again. Uses the finger gun gesture despite an early warning. So we all know what he did on Tuesday night against the Warriors. But he didn't care. Memphis Grizzlies guard John Morant risked further actions from the NBA after mimicking shooting a Roscoe with his finger during Thursday night's 110-108 win at the Miami Heat, despite being issued a warning by the league for making the same gesture earlier in the week. After making a 25-foot three-pointer with 7:51 left in the first quarter, Morant ran back on defense, his right arm fully extended and his left hand in a gun pose. Ooh. Roscoe pose. Blicky pose. The 9 pose. Sources told ESPN Shams Charania on early Thursday that Morant and the Warriors guard Buddy Hield will both issue warnings for mimicking shooting a Roscoe during Golden State's win 134-125 on Tuesday. Sources said the NBA ruled the celebrations were not intended to be violent in nature, but were inappropriate. Both teams were also issued warnings. You know what? Now I come to think about it, I've seen people use the Roscoe gesture before with game winners too. I've seen people go to their, put their hand like it's a Roscoe and blow their finger, blow the gun smoke off. I've seen that before. But I think what John Morant did on Tuesday was probably a little bit too overboard, especially in the city of Memphis. We all know how Memphis gets down. So it's kind of, you gotta be self-aware of your surroundings, John Morant. Morant said after Memphis win on Thursday that he was well aware of the criticism he's faced for making the finger shooting motions. He said it doesn't bother him. I'm kind of used to it, he said. I'm pretty much a villain for 2 years now. Every little thing is somebody can say something negative about me is going to be out there. So, yeah, I don't care no more. Well, some of that, you did that yourself. You done that yourself. Obi-Wan, Revenge of the Sith, 2005. Re-releasing it this month. Go watch it in the theaters if you're a Star Wars fan. But anyways, Morant, 25, a two-time All-Star, has twice been suspended by the NBA for, pulling out a Roscoe on social media. The first incident occurred in March 2023. God, I feel like it was just yesterday. During the Instagram live stream while Morant was at a suburban Denver nightclub after a loss to the Nuggets. Stupid. Why are you going to a... Anyways, the NBA issued a suspension that ended up spanning 8 games. John Morant was suspended for the first 25 games of the 23-24 season for conduct detrimental to the league after he brandished a Roscoe during the Instagram live stream on a friend's account in the offseason. On Tuesday, they're off season. I think games were still going on. On Tuesday, the game officials included a double technical fouls to Morant and Hield. Morant was not issued a technical foul by the referees for the gesture on Thursday. Morant secured the win over the Heat with his 9-foot, 2-point shot at the buzzer to win the game. But anyways, you know what? Like I said, he on his own at this point. If he gets suspended, you get suspended. You get fined, you get fined. I don't know what's his obsession with the gang culture, especially when you really ain't from it. Because the last thing I heard, you from a well-off family from South Carolina. We seen pictures of you looking nerdish, so I don't know where else it's coming from. Oh, the rap music. But you know what? Maybe it all depends, because they always say, "Oh, rap music bad for the kids." You know what? Not to go off a tangent here, but when it comes to, let's say, the gangster rap and all that stuff, it's all how you. It's about how mature that person is. You know. Um, I also can see if John Moran was 16, 15, 14 years old, glorifying that. I get it. You're very impressionable as a teenager. Eventually, you do grow out of it, you know? But as a 25-year-old, after a while, it's kind of like, all right, grow up, my guy. Grow up. And I don't know how, well, I guess what has happened to rappers in the past, like Young Dolph, Nipsey, Pop Smoke, the list goes on. People like that. I guess it don't affect them. It affected me a little bit because those are loss of lives, and those, well, I ain't really listen to Pop Smoke like that, but I listen to Nip, still listen to Nip heavy, and Young Duff heavy too. And when I heard those two was taken off this planet, it kind of made me not like, well, the current day gangster rap. I still rock with some NWA with the old school West Coast, but this stuff they got out now, I can't rock with it. The stuff that it cuts very close too, because originally I am from the Midwest, and Milwaukee and Chicago have been known for just craziness like this. Even in California too, being out on the West Coast and South Central still also as well. This whole gang culture, I get the appeal, but now as a almost 35-year old, I don't get the appeal. It's just crazy. It's like I said, a loss of life for no reason, over nothing, over a neighborhood that don't belong to you. It's crazy. And I don't listen, like I said, I don't listen to the current day rap. I don't even listen to much of the mainstream rap anymore. If they're, like I said, the Kendrick's out, yeah, I will listen. J. Cole's out, I will listen. But I don't even listen to the rest of this stuff. He's got these female rappers talking about their body parts and also shooting up dudes and tricking on dudes. I ain't got time for that. I'm listening to lesser known people. Some people might remember Currency, NO Currency, Hot Boys Currency. Some of you might know about Larry June by now. Some of you might know about, who else I be listening to? Those are the main people I listen to. And if I ain't listening to rap, I'm listening to vaporwave. I'm listening to other stuff, jazz. I'm not sitting here listening to these little kids that really ain't from it talk about shooting up a neighborhood and shoot. I'm done, man. I'm done. But anyways, I don't know what's gonna happen with John Morant after this last uh incident. We'll find out soon.